You've heard the expression, there's no such thing as a free lunch. Well, actually, guess what? There is such a thing on the stock exchange, but it's only served to a lucky few individuals. And today, you will be given the chance to get in line for one of those free lunches. How would you respond if you were given the chance to use a super fast computer program that invests money on the world stock exchanges and has only lost once in the last 4 years? With their product, you can get access to this system, but the access is extremely limited, so you better act fast. Virtnext Investments Limited is introducing a program that has only lost once in 1,478 trading sessions, and today only, you will get free access to it. Why? Because they plan on raising the company's shares to 300% by the end of the year, which means that people like you can start to see real benefits. And believe me, this is a one-time only opportunity. Now, most of you have probably been offered a deal that seemed too good to be true, and it probably was. Maybe it was a scam, someone trying to take your hard-earned money, or it might have been a deal that had a hidden risk, one that would end up hurting you. But what would you say if you were offered access to an automatic system, a fast computer program that invests in the stock market and other financial markets and never loses? Okay, well, not exactly never, but pretty close. In 1,478 trading days, the last 4 years, this computer program has lost money only once. Just one trading day. Now, on other trading days, it has gained several $100,000 a day, and in many cases earned millions of dollars. There's no fraud here. The figures were checked by accountants and lawyers and have been submitted to review by the Securities Authority of the United States and Japan's stock exchanges. So this time, would you like to hear about the deal? I'm assuming you would. Okay, this is a real company. Its name is Virtnext Investments Limited. And the precise details about this company were revealed today after the draft prospectus was filed with the American authorities. The IPO, or initial public offering of its shares, will be completed over the next 2 weeks. Now, this means that for a few more days, every citizen in the world will be allowed to buy shares of this company. But don't get too excited yet, because it starts at a $15,000 minimum purchase. But don't worry. In this 5-minute video, you are going to learn how to make more money than you imagined possible without making a huge investment. See, Virtnext is an algo trading system which uses existing infrastructure and extremely fast computers to buy and sell assets, currencies, and futures in the financial markets. They do this throughout the course of the daily trading session based on the algorithms written by the company's programmers. The company processes a vast amount of transactions, sometimes hundreds of thousands a day, and is a market maker. Listen to what one analyst wrote about Virtnext. For the assets it gets interest in, it offers both a buy and sell price. At the end of the day, it sells the majority of positions and earns a lot of money. This company is benefiting from this advantage, and it's benefiting a lot. According to their prospectus, Virtnext's total revenue in 2014 was $723 million, an increase of 11% over 2013 and 37% over 2012. Net income was $203 million, a huge increase over the profit of $127 million in the previous year. Based on this performance, the company, which employs 170 workers, projects a net revenue of $650 million by the end of the year. Do these numbers shock you? If they do, I guess that you don't really follow the algo trading industry, because this is not the first time Virtnext has published a prospectus. It's not the first time that these numbers have been exposed, because here's the thing. Virtnext tried to go public once before. They ended up canceling their IPO after author Michael Lewis, who wrote Liar's Poker and Moneyball, the baseball movie starring Brad Pitt, published a new book called Flash Boys. It was about the era of bond issues backed by mortgages. And in his book, Lewis accused algo trading of creating a kind of secret online depository of insider information, using their speed technology that allowed certain companies to get information and pricing milliseconds before it reaches the rest of the market. The issue quickly became a hot topic of conversation, and authorities began investigating the industry. Well, amidst all of this, the company Virtnext, despite its amazing results, decided to cancel the IPO. So, now, here we are. A year has passed since the scandal broke. The debate has calmed down, and the authorities have not taken any steps against algo trading companies. So, Virtnext Investments Limited has decided to return to its original plan to go public, since the authorities have found nothing wrong with what the algo trading companies were doing. The details in this prospectus are fascinating. Virtnext Investments Limited operates in 165 exchanges in 35 different countries. The company's computers perform more than 4 million transactions a year. Founder and CEO Vincent Bolloré is among the 1,500 billionaires on the Forbes list, with a value of $6.5 billion. He has a PhD in computer science and also a master's in law. Among the officers and directors of Virtnext, you will find a number of similar figures from the world of trading, including William R. Johnson, CEO of the New York Stock Exchange from 1996 until 2001. Not surprisingly, the company's prospectus does not offer up the secret formula to its success. The prospectus simply states that the company works in a non-speculative way. It doesn't take direction, and the machine was programmed to be neutral with respect to the markets. It may do shorting if things seem volatile, and despite the fact that in the overall daily calculations the machine never loses, a small number of the speed transactions it performs are actually losses. But the victories vastly outnumber the losses, and you can see that reflected in Virtnext profits. The successful profit figures disclosed in the Virtnext prospectus prove that markets are truly sophisticated, as some academics like to say, and that there actually are companies and individuals who have information, methods, or advantages that allow them to earn much more than others. That is simply the nature of the game. There are those who enjoy insider information on companies, and there are those who benefit from information on the flow of funds and proactive actions in accordance with a common practice known as front-running. There are those who operate on a large scale in relation to the liquidity of a particular market, thus dictating the price. And there are also those who quote prices that aren't true, like in the LIBOR scandal, which involved almost every major bank in the world and resulted in fines totaling hundreds of billions of dollars. Then, there are companies like Virtnext, whose computers are faster than others, who have discovered characteristics about market behavior that others simply don't know, don't understand, or haven't the faintest idea of how to take advantage of. In the case of algo trading, this activity is perfectly legal, even if it does provide an advantage to some over others, because these methods differ from those used by firms and individuals who have been caught benefiting from insider trading. But back to the free lunch that I spoke about earlier. It's not available to everyone. It's only given to those who have the advantages, tricks, access, or information that others don't. There are free lunches, but only a very few, and they're certainly not given out to the public, because ultimately this sort of access comes at the expense of someone else, the ordinary investor who has no idea what to do with their money, as well as the middlemen and commission cutters from the previous generation who don't understand that a fast and powerful predator has entered their realm. Today, you have the unique opportunity to join forces with the strongest money-making machine ever made. And you can start to profit right away in a matter of minutes. It's all up to you. You either accept the free lunch and provide you and your family with the lifestyle that you've always dreamed of, or you leave it for somebody else. The decision is yours and yours only. But I'm sure someone sent you this invitation for a reason, so think hard about this. But think fast, because there aren't that many free copies left, and once the clock stops, you will lose out on this opportunity forever. So fill out the form now and guarantee your financial future today.